The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scattergood. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Andrew Thomas, guilty there.
Still 2nd down.
Play fake. Here's Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you hosting at least one playoff game. Well, that goal has been reached. They have their sights set on something even bigger. But to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season one more week.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! 180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. So, on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing. Start. They try with a screen with Scalaboo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and there's nowhere for that back to go.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Good coverage by the Frachise. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Now, screen set up for Urban. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Aside, he's got a Bucca. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
Hey, alert 30. What's up?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score. John Tucker. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Bucs will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. On play action, it is Dart. Oh, going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Vita Vea in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Dart. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's 4th down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good. For a 1st down.
130, 180.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Baker to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he shows the sideline. It is 2nd and 6.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
20.
6.
Stop.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak in here. Trying to think maybe CD can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And goal coming up.
And a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
180. Up. Stop.
Here's Mayfield. To the end zone, but it is incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal.
Throwing is Mayfield. This one off the floor.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Hey, alert!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. This is toward the side of the end zone.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it, he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers move out on top. 14-0.
14. Giants nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On play fake, now start. Versus gets there. Down he goes. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. To the air on 2nd down. Got it. And that one incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions. And I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs because how often
this drive is over before it can start. Swung around. So fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Regular. 180. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker on the run to the right. And he's brought in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got inside the 15. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 5-yard line.
180. Point it right. What's up?
Right back to Irving. He's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurry! What's up?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Rolling right. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21. Giants nothing. McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. That one incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
19, target.
Now Dart. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bucs offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's up?
Here, this is Irvin, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180. What's up?
Now Mayfield throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Up 2nd and 3 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Good. Done.
Handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get past the mark. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
That's good for a first down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
First and
180.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. Real. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Open man, the tight end, go deep.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Baker. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. This 3rd and 6.
The coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Good. 180. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Got a man. It's a Ibuka. Complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The Broncos good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Giants offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's tipped and intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. We get set for quarter number 3. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
What's that?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They'll run it. It's over. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. We'll go again here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and first down.
Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards.
Offense.
So we'll need to check on the call.
Still first down.
Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Run. 180. Regular. What?
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards.
What's that?
First down, here's Irving. And a good run there. It'll give him 5 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll run with Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a third down and 4.
Hey, alert! 180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And it's caught. He's got Godwin. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
Off the bootleg, here is Dunk. Is caught. It's Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On the play fake, here's Dart. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. It's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His first catch in the wild card game, and good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Scatterby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Yaya Diaby in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now a shotgun. It's Dart. Throw left side. It's Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds, short of the marker, but maybe more importantly, there is a flag down. Let's get the call. The Giants sending out their punter. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Irvin. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Regular.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Here's Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Set. 20.
Off the play fake, it's Bridgewater. Pushed out to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And we brought it down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. 20. Fire down. No.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Set. 20. Get wide now.
Here's Bridgewater. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Handoff up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
20.
To throw, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic 1st down.
Ready.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
20.
Looking to throw, Bridgewater. They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
It is 3rd and long.
Set. 20. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
To throw is Mayfield. Inside the 10, it is caught. They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Now Mayfield. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Irving trying to push the ball forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
180.
Baker to throw. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Tracy now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Giants offense getting things in order as they try out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The throw is Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. again here. 2nd and 10. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Dart. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
180! What's up?
Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Alert! Look good! 180! Run! Hurry! What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They trail here late. Hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive. 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Caught downfield by Robinson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big play for the Giants. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Throwing. Dart. He'll get that out to Scalabrine. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
46-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air again goes Dart. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Vita Vea putting together a heck of a game. His 3rd sack of this wild card matchup. 3rd, they need 8. Operating from the jump, Andy Dart. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Giants sending out their punter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
What's up?
stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Good. Alert, alert. 180. Run.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a
Delay of
delay.
game. Offense. Still 2nd down.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert 33. Hurry, hurry. What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up, 33 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. So, a win here for the Buccaneers. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round.